I used to work at this Burger King that wasn't a large or busy location, so it wasn't a 24-hour restaurant. There are only two shifts, opening and closing. My boss relies on me to open the store almost every morning since I've been working here for years and also knew all the protocols. I clock in at around 5 a.m., but for the first few hours, I'm working completely on my own as I barely get any customers. The only customers I really served were the early birds at the drive-thru, if I got any. But at 8 a.m., my backup finally arrives to help me with the morning rush. From there, the rest of the day goes by in a busy blur. During one of the morning shifts, I heard the door open, followed by the most thunderous footsteps imaginable. For a split second, I thought an earthquake had flung the door open, but then I saw the fattest guy I'd ever seen. He made me think there should be a category above morbidly obese because this behemoth of a man had 100 chins and more folds than a dirty laundry basket. The immature kid in me thought I encountered the real-life Peter Griffin, but when compared to this guy, Peter Griffin could be a Victoria's Secret model. If this guy was Peter Griffin, he wasn't getting on top of Lois anytime soon. Even if she wanted to get on top, I doubt she or anyone could find his junk underneath all that fat. It took a considerable amount of time for this man to make his way to the counter, where I was waiting for him, and the interaction I had with him next still baffles me. Good morning and welcome to Burger King. What would you like to order?
I want 5 Whoppers and 5 chicken fries.
Sorry, sir, but we're only serving breakfast right now. If you come back at 10 a.m., we can get that for you.
What did you just say?
I said we aren't serving Whoppers or chicken fries right now. Those are on the lunch menu, not breakfast.
But this is Burger King. Where are the burgers? I want it my way.
Sir, please don't shout.
Give me my morning cholesterol. Bitch.
Sir, I can't give you what you want. Not for another 4 hours.
But I want it now.
Suddenly, the man went for my throat. He almost grabbed me, but he was caught short by his massive stomach fat. I stepped back in awe as he kept cussing me out and started trying to climb over the counter. However, I felt safe, as I didn't expect for a second that this fat lard would be able to accomplish such a physical feat. I just kept screaming at him, telling him to get out. But then, to my sheer disbelief, he got over. He then barreled toward me like a fat NATO. Then it was like a human tsunami was barreling towards me. I quickly grabbed my phone and said I was going to call the police unless he left. I told him I'd let him go and wouldn't tell anyone if he would just go. In the end, I think the only thing that saved me was the fact that he got out of breath. Without saying much, he turned around and left. I was relieved and began cleaning the mess he made before my coworkers showed up. I decided to keep my word and not mention what happened to anyone. As funny as it might have been in some ways, it was a terrifying moment for me. I just went on with the rest of my day like nothing happened. The next morning, I had work again and I was exhausted. It took me a moment when I put the key in the door that it was already unlocked. I figured someone on the closing team forgot to lock the doors again, but when I stepped inside, I heard something weird coming from the kitchen. I made my way over to the source of the sound, which turned out to be at the deep fryer. What I saw there, I'll never forget. It was the same fat-ass Peter Griffin from yesterday, with his head stuck in the frying oil.
I told you I needed my morning cholesterol. Yeah, you better run, bitch boy.
I ran for my life. If I'd been standing a little closer, he could have grabbed me. Thankfully, I managed to get away and was outside the Burger King. He wasn't even chasing me. I called the police and they arrived within about 15 minutes. When they went inside, they found him still drinking the used oil from the deep fryer, practically bathing in it. Since then, this guy's mugshot has become a bit of a meme. I get it. He's a ridiculously fat man acting in perfect character by guzzling gallons of the most unhealthy liquid a person could possibly drink, aside from literal poison. For me, though, there's really nothing funny about it. He could have killed me, twice. That disgusting face is my nightmare. This story was inspired by a weird and creepy incident regarding a man has been put on a strict healthy diet by his concerned wife due to his obesity. but such torturous deprivation had taken a severe toll on the man that it resulted in such a bizarre crime. The man from Florida found a strange way to cheat on his diet by breaking into a fast food restaurant in the wee hours of the morning to drink an astounding volume of more than 25 gallons of used oil from the deep fryers. The Miami Police Department got a call about a break-in at a Burger King restaurant at around 2 a.m., and officers arrived on the scene in just a matter of minutes. Police found 510-pound Romeo Carter at the fast food restaurant, shockingly drinking oil directly from the deep fryers. The 41-year-old man has surprisingly already consumed dozens of gallons of cooking oil, but apparently was still not satisfied by the time the authorities arrived. Carter appeared to have an apparently unquenchable thirst, but shockingly for cooking oil at that. Police officers arrested Carter on the site and he was charged with burglary, trespassing, theft by unlawful taking, and criminal mischief. Carter was eventually released on bail and tried to explain to the media why he did such a bizarre act. He said that his wife put him on a tofu and vegetable diet and that he couldn't take it anymore. Carter then waited until she was asleep and went to the restaurant to get a couple of burgers, but found it closed. He said he was hungry and depressed and that he totally lost it.